Hello students, I am starting with the number systems. Okay, so we have four number systems which are binary. Binary has a base of 2. That means if a number is written with base 2, it will be called a binary number. It consists of only two digits, 0 and 1. We'll see the example. Suppose we have a number 1101 and this is the base 2. Okay, so it is known as a binary number. Then we have octal. The octal has a base 8, means if a number is written with base 8, it will be called octal number. It consists of 8 digits from 0 to 7. Now here's the example, like we have 412 and the base is 8. So it is known as an octal number. Then we have decimal. Decimal has a base of 10. Here's the example, like 13. It's written on the base 10. So it will be called a decimal number. Then we have hexadecimal, which has a base of 16. Means if a number is written with base 16, it will be called hexadecimal. It consists of 16 numbers which are 0 to 15. And the point here to note is that in hexadecimal, the digits from 0 to 9 are written as it is, but from 10 onwards, the 10 is written as capital A, 11 is written as capital B, and so on till 15. Now we'll see the conversion, how to convert a decimal number to octal non-fraction. Suppose we have a number 266 and this is a decimal number because it has a base of 10 and we have to convert it in octal. So what we'll do is, we'll divide the number by 8 and we'll write the remainder here. So the number is 266, so 8 3s are 24, then 8 3s are 24 and the remainder is 2. Then again we'll divide the number by 8 and we'll write the remainder here. And after doing it, the answer will be written from bottom to top. From bottom to top. So 266 base 10 means 266 as a decimal number, which when get converted to octal will become 412 and the base will be 8 because the base of octal is 8. Now similarly, suppose we have a number say 266 and the base is 10 and we want to convert it to hexadecimal. The process will remain the same, only you'll have to divide that number by 16. You have to divide the number by 16 and you will have to write the remainder here. If the remainder comes 10 or more than 10, so you write A for 10 and B for 11 and so on. Okay. Now we have decimal to octal with fraction. Suppose we have a number 266.375. So it contains an integer part and it also contains a decimal part. So the integer part will be calculated as I told you in the last slide. It will get divided by 8 and you write the remainder and the answer will be written from bottom to top. And for converting this decimal part, fractional part, what we'll do is we'll multiply the fractional part by 8 and we'll write the answer here and then we'll write the integer part in the next column. So when we multiplied 0.375 by 8, we got the answer 3.0 and in 3.0 the integer part is 3, which is written here, and the decimal part, the fractional part, is copied to the next row. It again got multiplied by 8 and we achieved the answer 0. तो अब इससे आगे तो इसमें कुछ हो नहीं सकता है और इसका जो आंसर है वो हम लिखेंगे फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम. So if we convert 266.375 decimal number to octal, so the answer will be 412. It is written from bottom to top, 412.3 from top to bottom. Similarly, if the decimal number was to be converted to hexadecimal, the process would remain the same, only you'll have to divide the number by 8 and here you'll have to multiply or divide the number by 16 and here you'll have to multiply the number by 16 because the base of a hexadecimal number is 16. Then we have octal to decimal. So octal to decimal, how we'll convert it from octal to decimal? Suppose here is a number 24.6 and the base of this number is 8. That means it is an octal number and we want to convert it into decimal. So consider this. Consider the integer part and the fraction part. So the integer part is 24 and the fractional part is 6.6. After point, the fractional part is 6. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll multiply each of the digit by 8. Each of the digit by 8. And then we will move in the integer part. We'll do the power 0. We'll start doing the power from 0. The power, when we'll move to right hand side, that means to the fractional part, the power will become minus. And when we'll move to the left hand side, that means to the integer part, the power will be in integer form, means नॉन नेगेटिव, इट विल बी पॉजिटिव. ओके, तो यहाँ पे ये 24 हमारा इंटीजर पार्ट है और 6 हमारा डेसिमल पार्ट है. तो हमने इस पूरे नंबर को पहले मल्टीप्लाई किया, 2 को 8 से, प्लस 4 को 8 से, फिर 6 को 8 से. फिर डेसिमल से हमने लेफ्ट हैंड की तरफ जब हम चलेंगे तो हम पावर शुरू करेंगे 0 से और एक एक बढ़ाते जाएंगे. और जब हम डेसिमल से राइट हैंड की तरफ चलेंगे तब हम पावर करेंगे -1 से शुरू. So if you calculate this, the answer will come 20.75. Okay. Now this is your homework. You'll have to convert 423, this is decimal number, to hexadecimal. I told you in octal where we were using 8, you'll have to use 16. Then again, you'll have to convert 423.03125. This is a fractional decimal number to hexadecimal. Again, you watch the video again and you see where I have used 8, you'll have to use 16. And here also convert 56.08. Now this is hexadecimal number. You'll have to convert it to decimal. Again, when I converted the octal to decimal, I used 8, and when you will convert the hexadecimal to decimal, you will have to use 16. Now after solving this, please send your answers to my WhatsApp number. Thank you.